All right, he's coming on by himself. That's great. No more. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tim Regan, and I'm the Executive Director of Foodworks here at the Maryland Food Bank. Everyone who's here in the room with us and everyone who's online watching from home. I'm excited to welcome you all to really what is my favorite event. This is a standard line from Tim. It's the graduation, the 4 best days at the Maryland Food Bank are the graduation of the Foodworks classes. So welcome to my favorite event. And this is our 39th graduating class. So we're about to hit 40. So I think that's really awesome. For our graduates, this is really a special day. It's a rite of passage. It's a celebration of all their hard work that went through into their training here at Foodworks over the last 12 weeks, and lots of personal ups and downs through the whole 12 weeks. But I'm proud to announce, I'm just going to do this at the top, that all of our graduates today passed the ServSafe Manager exam. So that's a So the class started with us in April, and the students have worked through the whole program in a hybrid online on-site training model that we began during the pandemic and is working really well for us. They've learned a variety of culinary techniques over the last 12 weeks, Culinary Foundations 1 and 2. They've gained valuable information on things like knife skills, food costs, nutrition, menu planning, mother sauces. We could maybe ask one of them to name all 5. Who can name all 5 mother sauces? Come on, shout them out. Who's got them? Veloute. All right. So, they've done this all while working 3 days here in our kitchen. And 2 days a week Zooming in online and working in a new online product called Ruby.com that all of them have access to. So they've also learned how to do online work and online remote training, which is a new thing for a lot of people, including everyone's kids now because of the pandemic. They've worked closely with Chef Mo and Chef Richie, who we're going to introduce later, to learn new tools like Zoom, like Ruby.com. And they've worked hard on improving their digital literacy and on their job readiness in a variety of what I call essential skills. Some people call them life skills. Some people call them soft skills, but I think of them as essential. And you're going to find out that they're essential. And they've been led through their paces by Rebecca, who's online joining us, and Darcy Sullivan, who's in the room with us today. So class 39, you've earned the right to wear those chef whites and toques proudly. Everybody learned how to put one of those on today, which is awesome. And you're prepared to lead really long, very successful careers in the food industry. As you each start to your own career and various kitchens across the state, some of you will be in restaurants, some of you will be in hospital kitchens, some of you will be at other institutional kitchens, some of you may have your own business. Somebody might even be in a food truck driving in my neighborhood. That would be awesome. I've no doubt you're going to make Foodworks proud, the Maryland Food Bank proud, and your mentors here proud. I encourage you to find out ways to help those with less than you. And I hope you're taking that away from your experience here at the food bank. We're all about helping the food insecure, and we're about shortening the line, which is what Foodworks is about. And really establish yourself as a leader, not only within your community, but in the movement to end hunger. So thank you and congratulations to class 39. So what's also exciting about today's event is the legacy of class 39 is going to continue with the next group of Foodworks students who are going to be class 40. And class 40 starts on July 6th, the day after the 4th of July. So we have a week break. I'll say one other thing about the training that we're doing is on July 9th, we're going to graduate the very first class at the UA House in downtown Baltimore. So we launched our first class there in April. They started just a couple of weeks after class 39 here, and we're very excited to celebrate their graduation in a couple of weeks downtown. And we're going to continue with that program too. So on to the better part of the program. We're pleased to have with us today Carmen Del Grecio, President and CEO of the Maryland Food Bank. Carmen joined the food bank in 2016 after a distinguished career in the money banking industry at M&T Bank. He's led us through a return to very strong financial and operational strength, development of a new strategic plan, which we're actually refreshing. It's going to be, I think, MFB 2.3 or 3.0, but that's being worked on right now. A major reorganization of the food bank, which pulled Foodworks out of the programs department and built a brand new programs team, regionally focused. A new set of organizational values that we introduced called Impact, which we'll be referencing later when Mo's up here. And to top that off, if it wasn't hard enough, in the last 15 months, he's really led how we've responded to COVID. Which has been an amazing thing. We've kept Foodworks going. We've grown our meals program. We've done over 700,000 meals this year. We've distributed more food than ever before. And we've really increased donor participation at the food bank. So it's been an incredible year, and it's really thanks to Carmen's hard work. So he wants to say a few words to class 39. So please join me in welcoming Carmen.
All right, appreciate that, Tim, very much, and the kind words. More credit than I deserve, for sure. Definitely a team effort. Congratulations and welcome, class of 39. I want to take a moment just to say, I echo Tim's sentiments with regards to the fact that we talk about there's the best 4 days of the year is when we graduate a group of people who move on beyond the four walls of this organization to embark on a new career, but bring with them hopefully the experiences that they've seen here that hopefully help us spread the word about food insecurity and people in need in our state. So while you're benefiting your own lives and those of your families, you're hopefully also spreading the word to try to help others as well. So I think that's one of the benefits of our program. But the nice thing is that you probably noticed that we're about to embark on a little bit of a renovation expansion in the back of our building. It's caused some of our folks to have to be displaced office-wise. And as a result of that, Tim, I think probably about a year from now, we're going to be able to say something like the 8 best days of the year are Foodworks graduations, right? So we'll welcome additional classes as we go, but we just certainly want to honor this class here today. I think because of COVID, it just feels like there's less interaction sometimes, and I feel badly about that, because when I spent time with you all yesterday, I really felt an energy and enthusiasm and a really strong, cohesive team, and one that, as I just spoke briefly with Alex, and without even me asking, he said this was a great team, this was a great group of people. So, and I will tell you, in the short time that we were together, that came through to me loud and clear. I really saw positive attitudes. I saw just a great demeanor. We spend time with you to kind of learn more about what's going well in the program and what's not going, what we can do better. And what I appreciate is the fact is, while you were honest about both, you didn't let the negative be something that stopped you. You didn't say, threw up your hands like, this doesn't work, I'm not going to do this. And you just persevered through. And you said, well, it's not great, but I'll deal with it, right? And I'll make the best of the situation. And those are the intangible skills that we like to say we're teaching, and I think we are. But the experiences you come out of programs like this that are going to bode very well for you and for any kitchen you work in going forward, and frankly, outside of a kitchen environment as well. I also got the sense that you came together as a team. You were 8 strangers 12 weeks ago, right? I asked you if anybody knew each other. Like, nope, didn't know each other, right? But I felt a sense of a real teamwork and camaraderie that existed. Again, your ability to adapt to that is going to serve you extremely well as you move on in your career. COVID has clearly affected our program in terms of how we deliver it. But, and we think about this all the time as part of the food bank in terms of our response. What are the silver linings? What things have we learned? How has this made us better? And if you think about it, there's some things that come out of COVID that is going to help you as well. It's caused you to develop new learning styles. Tim talked a little about that. In person, Zoom, hands-on, digital, all things that probably would not have happened had COVID not hit. It caused or allowed you to develop a discipline of working by yourselves in remote locations in your homes, little supervision, and still continue to persevere. You know, you saw all the grab and go meals we were doing back there and the volunteers and all the activity you had going there. So you're working as close a quarters as we probably ever had and trying to manage space and time and working with other folks. That type of environment, again, great experience to take forward in your next role. And so all these, coupled with the technical training, is going to serve you well as you leave this program. So if you think a bit about where you've come in the last 12 weeks, right? From 10 or 8 complete strangers with little to no professional cooking experience, maybe limited knowledge of working in a commercial kitchen. And now you're a close-knit group of 8 folks who can lean on each other to help each other as you leave the program. You know what the 5 mother sauces are. You've developed nice skills. You know what kitchen etiquette looks like. You develop different cooking methods. You understand how to work with different food groups and food types. You're ServSafe Manager certified. Congratulations on that. Things that 12 weeks ago, you probably didn't even know what half that was and didn't really know what to expect. And to come out of it, what all that tells us that you're ready for the next step in this journey. In this program, regardless of how they came to you and what experience you might have had and what individual you dealt with, and apply those to the real world. And what I'm a bit more optimistic about with regard to this class, relative to, unfortunately, the last couple of classes during COVID, is I think the marketplace is starting to open up for you. I'm optimistic that each of you are going to find good career opportunities coming out of this program as the economy's gotten better, as demand for help has come back, that hopefully there's going to be great opportunities for you to succeed. And so I'm optimistic about that as well. But this is where the team comes in, right? Today is not the end of your relationship with the Maryland Food Bank or with Foodworks. We were here to support you for the last 12 weeks. We're here to support you hopefully the next 12 years. Darcy and Rebecca, well, Rebecca for now and hopefully and someone else in the future, but Darcy and Rebecca certainly resources for you to help and continue to lean on. Chefs Mo and Richie certainly are here for you for future training, for advice, for counsel, direction, moral support. Lean on each other. You got to know each other pretty well over the last 12 weeks. You probably got to know each other better than you wanted to over the last 12 weeks, but all that would bode well in helping each of you as you deal with what life throws at you. And so again, just because you're graduating doesn't mean you can't continue to lean on us for help, because you have resources and don't feel like you're alone. And so that's the beauty of being a Foodworks graduate. As Tim said yesterday, we're going to be interested in hearing from you. We want to hear how well you're doing and how well you're progressing. But at the same time, we're here to help continue to support you, whether that's ServSafe free certifications, as I said, additional trainings, or help with other issues. Use us as a resource. Don't let that slip away. So again, our little discussion yesterday, for me, confirmed that you're ready for this next step and that you're going to be a valuable addition to anyone's kitchen. Stay positive. Lean on your teachings. Lean on us when you need help. Lean on each other. Help spread the word about food insecurity, a little plug for the Maryland Food Bank. But also, please come back to share your stories with students, future students and future classes. When they hear from you who've walked in their shoes, right, and dealt with some of the challenges and some of the, I'm not sure how to deal with this. Hearing from folks who've been in that position is going to help them in their careers, in their progression, and see the light at the end of the tunnel, of which in week 3 or 4 may be hard to see. So again, I want to thank you for your dedication to this program. I want to congratulate you on this graduation and this first step on this amazing journey. And I wish you the best of luck as you move forward. Please stay in touch, and congratulations once again. Thank you.
Thank you, Carmen. How about one more round? So now it's my privilege to introduce our executive chef, Mo Jordan, who over the last 12 weeks has spent countless hours working with our graduates, preparing them for their future careers in food service. Chef Mo has been with us since November 2019. And she's done an incredible job shaping our program all through COVID. She was we called her the Zoom queen when she first got started. So she's got many things to share with you. So Chef Mo.
Hey, y'all. All right. Before I get started, There we go. Before I get started, I want to let each and every one of you know that I am super, super proud of you guys. I told you out in the hallway that I was filled with emotion for so many reasons. For one, I think this is the first class that all students have earned their ServSafe Manager certification for the first time around. So shout out to you guys for that. And not only did our students earn their certification the first time around, we've been working with our Ruby program. Every student in front of you have completed Culinary Foundations Level 1 and 2. Now, was that easy, guys? It took, yes. When I tell you it took for you guys before school, showing up, after school, it took us resetting on the weekends, myself and Chef Richardson, making those phone calls after hours, 8, 9 o'clock, like, listen, you got to retake this, you got to do this, but you guys did it. One thing I tell you about your education, nobody can take that away from you, and the feeling that you feel today, that's the feeling that you want to carry with you when you go out into the industry. So I greatly appreciate everything that you guys have done this far. I just remember day 2, somebody came to me and said, you know what, Chef Mo, I can't do this, and wanted to quit. What did I do? I ran behind you to your car and said, get back in here. You can do it. And you're sitting here today. That's the impact that we talk about, allowing you to see the greatness that you don't yet see in yourself. And I'm going to get to the slideshow because, I will start crying. But I just want you guys to know that I am so, so very proud of everything that we've went through these last 12 weeks. And we welcome you guys to Class 39, the graduates as well as our guests. This journey began about 12 weeks ago. Professional culinary training. Foodworks challenges students in a professional commercial kitchen and in the classroom. As you see this picture here, we have Ella, who was over top of some roasted heirloom tomatoes. We had our pizza day where we learned about working with chemical leavening agents, mechanical leavening agents, as well as yeast. And here we are with Latoya and Sherman, who was so very proud of their work that day. Foodworks program was for me because food is a way to the soul and everybody needs food. That was from Ella Cobbs. Weeks 1 through weeks 4. During this first month, our students learned the basics, starting with sanitation, as well as thermometer calibration. They also honed knife skills, developed commercial equipment knowledge, beginning to understand how herbs and spices build different flavor profiles. And we also have the privilege of picking fresh herbs from our garden as well. My confidence in myself in the kitchen and what I want to do has elevated as well. It really ignited a passion in me and made me realize how much I love food and going down that path. Jaden Jacobs. And as you can see, we run a tight ship in the Foodworks kitchen. Our students that day was preparing permanent, temporary emulsifications, as well as we were preparing a dish for working with our pastas, fresh pastas from scratch. Weeks 5 through 8, armed with their new tricks of the trade, students spent the next 4 weeks exploring fresh fruits and vegetables, crafting mother sauces, fabricating meats, poultry, and seafood. I know we don't forget the day we fabricated the lobsters, right? It was a fun time in Foodworks. As you can see, this is Charles. We not only learned how to properly break down a lobster, They also had an opportunity to do a seared scallop dish as well as Mexican corn. Weeks 9 through 12, students spent the final 4 weeks furthering their competencies with proteins, learning the science of baking, as well as crafting desserts. And these were some of the beautiful desserts that the students had prepared for that day. Perseverance, dedication, and passion. That's how I caption these 3 pictures. We also celebrate our tiers. In the Foodworks program, we have 3 different tiers. We have our yellow phase, our orange phase, and as you can see today, our red phase. In our yellow phase, you have went through, before you even step foot into our kitchen, you can't step foot into our kitchen until you have completed the Serve Safe Food Handler Certificate Program. And even though you may or may not know how to prepare food itself, we know that you can identify any significant biological, chemicals, or physical hazards inside of our kitchens. So we wanted to make sure that the students can spot those particular hazards if there were any at all whatsoever. I'm going to school, working and caring for my daughter, but Foodworks has made me more responsible in the kitchen and in life. Charles West. As you can see here, this was also another seafood day for us. Should we share what happened before that picture? No. All right, so each student had to grab their lobster out of the box, take it over, get it washed up to get ready to prepare it. But also we had Sherman working on our shrimp dish. And then we also had Chef Richardson, who was showing the students how to prepare a seared salmon with the tangerine beurre blanc sauce with a pineapple pico de gallo over top. And I believe that was finished with microgreens. The students really, really enjoyed that presentation. We all support each other. So if there's something one person lacks, we all pitch in to help. Latoya Epps, one thing I always tell you is one team, one goal. You know, if the product is good, if the product is bad, they don't just see you, they see the team. So we want to make sure that we represent the team in the most positive light. Complete candidates. Throughout the program, students also learned front of the house management techniques, financial responsibilities, and becoming Serve Safe Manager certified. Now, this week, the students had an opportunity to focus on how to do from 10 to 12 different napkin folds. They learned a variety of different table settings, which include French, Russian, American, as well as they had an opportunity to prepare food and sit down and enjoy that meal, and they shared it with our Foodworks kitchen staff. Perfectly paired. When combined with their culinary proficiencies, the skills Foodworks students learn during the program make them workforce ready and highly desirable to the hospitality industry the day they graduate. So today, I say to you all, congratulations, and you are workforce ready. So we are going to, before we do this particular presentation, our student speaker is Kaiser Thomas. Please come up, Kai.
I'd like to say congratulations to all of my classmates. It's been a long 12 weeks, but I'm glad we finally made it. My journey. Everyone's journey in life is different. I never imagined my journey would lead me to where I am today. The events that have taken place in my life have impacted me tremendously and have also molded me into the man I have become. Coming into this program, I didn't know what to expect. I was still grieving the loss of my little brother, My girlfriend was pregnant, and my life was not in order. Knowing I had to step up and be a man for not only my son, but my family, I turned my pain into motivation and took back control of my life. Maryland Food Bank played a major role in my success and journey. Cooking is something that brings me peace. It's my way of showing love to people. From the first day of the program, I was hesitant and about how I can manage my real life with school. 3 days a week in class physically and 2 days online. Luckily, it all worked out for me. I've enjoyed my days both on and off site. It became a second home to me. The techniques and styles of cooking I was introduced to intrigued me even more. Every day of class was a learning experience. I set a goal for myself to get nothing below a 90, push myself between school, doctor's appointments, and and just my personal life, sorry. I was able to achieve it, and the feeling is amazing. Darcy, Rebecca, Chef Mo, and Chef C all played a major role in my journey, as well as prepared me for obstacles that may have come along the way. I thank you all for showing me consistent and genuine love through this process. I tried to remember the most memorable moment from the program, but to my recollection, each day has been unique and special in its own way. In the beginning of this journey, I was cooking blindly. Leaving Maryland Food Bank, I can honestly say that I know the proper procedures to serve food safely, not only for my loved ones, but for potential clients as well. I'm elated to report I passed my ServSafe Manager's test, and I'm now ServSafe certified. I've also completed and passed both Culinary Foundations 1 and 2. This has been a very amazing and humbling experience for not only me, but for my family. I appreciate everyone who played a part in my success, from the program and my family. Without your support, I believe I would have made it this far. Congratulations to Maryland Food Bank graduates. Our careers are just beginning. May we all strive to be the best versions of ourselves, learning and perfecting our craft one day at a time. God bless.
Awesome job, Kai. Awesome job. One more round for Kai. So before we move on to the next part of the program, I want to take a moment and introduce other members of the Foodworks team. Darcy Sullivan, who's in the back of the room, is our workforce development manager with graduates from before the program, before they joined the program, to the graduation today, and she's going to work with them after the graduation to get them placed. She helps with job readiness skills. She teaches a career development part of the course, and most importantly, her main job is helping you find a job. So Darcy's a great member of our team. She's been with us for over 2 years now, so pretty amazing. The second member of our team I want to introduce, you all have to imagine, because she's online. And that's Rebecca Johnson. Rebecca is our Foodworks case manager. She joined us last year and sadly is going to be leaving us. She's in Portland now, where she's relocated. There she is. Hey. I'm going to kind of take a moment and say she's been an amazing addition to our team, and really connected with all of our students in this class and prior class. And we've, we're really going to miss her. She's going to stay on to help us onboard her replacement, who we are almost ready to announce. And I just want to say, kind of in front of everyone, Rebecca, thank you for everything you've done for this program. It's really been great having you as a part of our team. The last member of the team the training team that I want to introduce is a key member, and that's our chef trainer, Cassandra Richardson, who's in the back. We also have another chef trainer, Christina Warner, who runs the UA House program, and she and we call her Chef C. Chef Cassandra Richardson showed up. What are we going to call her? And so I think some people say Chef C, but we also call her Chef Richie. So when we say Chef Richie, that's who we're talking about. So she's really responsible for leading the class through all of their tasks in the kitchen and doing stuff in the classroom too. She joined us in May, and she's done a great job jumping in, and I know she's had a great impact on this class, and I know she's had a great impact on the program. She's got a lot of experience, and we're glad to have her. So next step. Darcy and Rebecca have prepared a resource booklet for our graduates that I'd like Darcy to come up and tell you about. And then Chef Mo is going to come back to hand out some special awards. So Darcy.
Thank you so much. Okay, hi everyone. I wanted to keep my mask on because I'm already getting emotional. Welcome to your graduation. I'm so glad you all are here, and thank you to all our guests who were able to make it. My name's Darcy. I'm the Workforce Development Manager, so I've been working with Class 39 on all of their career readiness stuff. So I have a folder here with everything that they've been working on. So I'm very excited. I know we've been together week after week, and I've been like drilling them on getting all this stuff done. So I'm really happy to now present the folder. So in this folder, you have your resume, your reference sheet, you have a reminder about our job board and where to find your resume and reference sheet. There's a job tracking sheet. There's a cover letter template or cover letter example for you to reference if you ever need to write a cover letter. A business plan template for when you all start your businesses. And a letter of recommendation from me, and your ServSafe food handler and your ServSafe manager certificates. I should have made a table of contents, I apologize. But yeah, that's what's in this folder. And yeah, I'm just so proud of you all, and I never say like goodbye because I'll be calling you in a couple weeks to see how everything's going. And always feel free. So we want to keep up with you after graduation for up to 2 years. So if you don't hear from us, either me or Rebecca, and you want to reach out, we are more than available to help you with anything you might need, whether it's about a job or anything related to anything. I mean, you've been working with Rebecca with a lot of different stuff. So we are more than happy to help. And yeah, I'm really excited. So I'm going to come around and give you your folders. And have a great rest of your day.
And as Darcy hands out the next few folders, I am back because I wanted to share our Impact Awards. Impact stands for innovative, mission-focused, passionate, agile, collaborative, as well as transparent. So our first Impact Award goes to Miss Ella Cobbs, and it reads, for being responsive and flexible amidst a consistently changing landscape. We thank you for your participation in the Maryland Food Bank Foodworks program. Thank you, Ella. One thing I admire about Ella did not quit. Despite what she went through day out and day in, it's often days she would work with tears in her eyes. And she just said, you know what, I'm all right, Chef. God got me. I'm all right. And I appreciate that. I know we often tease you about your tears, but I know what goes into them tears. So congratulations to you. This next one is for being transparent. This one is for Latoya Epps, for sharing openly and honestly, especially when opportunities or challenges arise. We thank you for your participation in the program. This is our Innovative Award. Jaden, this one is for you, for building creative solutions that challenges the status quo. We thank you for your participation. I'm going to give the passion to Miss Sharon Lang, for being energized by your work, taking ownership of your actions and your results. We thank you for your participation as well. This next award fits you, Sherman. This is for Sherman Liverpool, for collaborative. There's not a moment in the kitchen where we're asking, well, where is Sherman? Somewhere in the kitchen finishing up somebody else's work. Through diverse experiences and perspectives, you display inclusion, trust, and mutual respect, which makes the team stronger. Congratulations, Sherman. This next one is mission driven. This is for Kyer Thomas, for being committed and compassionate and always with the humble heart. This next one is for transparent. Ms. Linda Thompson, for sharing openly and honestly, especially when opportunities or challenges arise. Ms. Linda, this one is for you. And last but not least, Mr. West is in the building. All right, this one is for you, Charles, for being energized by your work and taking ownership of your actions and your results. Thank you, Charles, for all you do.
Moving right along. Thanks, Chef Mo. And let's have one round of applause for all those award winners. So we've reached the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time to present each student with their graduation certificates. But before we start, I wanted to briefly acknowledge one of our most important Foodworks partners. That's the Community College of Baltimore County, which we often call CCBC. About 5 years ago, we joined with CCBC to form a pretty unique partnership that allows us to expand the Foodworks program even further, combining our private resources with a public entity to provide career training opportunities to even more students interested in working in food service. And for our program to be certified by the Maryland Higher Education Commission, which is kind of a unique certification that we have. We're grateful to them, to CCBC, for recognizing the impact a program like Foodworks has on the community and for collaborating with us to make it even better. So Chef Mo is going to distribute the Maryland Food Bank CCB certificate to each graduate as I read their names. We have Are we ready? Okay, now for our graduates. Miss Ella Cobbs. Then she gets everybody in the background. Latoya Epps. Jaden Jacobs. Sharon Lang. Yeah, y'all got to cry because we'll get Carmen crying and that'll really be something. Sherman, Liverpool.
Yes.
Kyer Thomas. Linda Thompson. And Charles West. Nice. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to present to you the 39th class of Foodworks graduates. Congratulations. Thank you all for coming. Good luck in the future. Please stay in touch. Please stay in touch. Please stay in touch. I say it 3 times because we really want you to come back. Take care.